Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 17 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we started editing or creating the extrusion. Now we're gonna continue working on this. So what I want to do again is to edit the extrusion part right here. And then the void that we have here, I want it to be more. So let's go to level 2, and then I'm going to move this one to a more angular shape, and then there, and then cut geometry. And then we just need to leave this one for now there, and then edit the extrusion again. We need to go to our south elevation, and we need to move this one down a bit. So this one is down a bit, so that's fine, because we're going to place another one right here. So click finish. It's still covered with the cut geometry, so we're good on that. And then go back to south, and then edit this one again. Actually create another extrusion. Pick a plane, select this wall right here. And then we need to change this one to a lighter. So I'm going to use this, duplicate it, apply OK. And then here we need to go again right here. We're going to push this one back later on. And then 200 offset, spacebar, and to the end right there. Click finish. Go and extrude it, something like that. And then here we need to change the extruded part again. But here in our south elevation, what we can do is go to hidden and see how our model is. This is the void extrusion that we created. And then click finish. The curtain wall, we need to slide it inside here, so everything is showing, even the mullion. There we go. Even with this one, it looks amazing. And then we could pull it up a bit, because I don't want those space. So I'm going to make it all the way. So let's go to south elevation, edit this one, edit extrusion right here, all the way to the top. Put it all the way there, edit this extrusion, pull it all the way to the top as well. And then of course this one goes along. And then here, of course, we need to lower it a bit because everything is touching there. So good thing that we cut those ones out so that it doesn't show. So this one is good enough there. And then now here, what we're going to do is we're going to create a void for this part right here. Edit in place, go to level 2, and then create a void extrusion. We're gonna cut it like that. And then go to south to see where it is. And then we just need to cut geometry and then see how this one looks. And then we just need to edit that part right there so that it doesn't go all the way. And then we just need to do some adjustment afterwards. And then once you have your angle there, we can create it on this part as well. So here I want maybe just a bigger one instead, similar to what we have. And we're gonna make it consistent. So I'm going to edit in place. This one is metal panel. I'm going to create an extrusion, pick a plane, select this one right here, and then offset it to 200, spacebar, and then click or change this one first. Actually, we could just do that instead. We're gonna reverse the way we did on the last one. And then let's create a void extrusion for this one. Go to level 2. And then this one, void extrusion. Go to 3D to see it much better, or to south elevation, depending on what you want. And then click cut, and then go back to south elevation create an extrusion again, pick a plane, select this wall right there, change this to the metal material, 200 again, and then click finish. And then let's extrude that, something like that. And then we're going to cut geometry again. So go to level 2, void extrusion, click finish, pull it up, make sure the second one is only going to be applied onto the second one, and then cut geometry. As you can see, if you go over, it will affect the other one. There we go. So now that's looking good right there. I like the way this one affects. And then we have this change right here. And then click on finish. And then let's go to south elevation because I want to extrude it all the way to the top. And then just fix some of this one right here. So both of them are all the way. And as you can see, that looks really good right there. Okay. So now, let's do is we could add in the glass separations. So we need to add the curtain grids, and I'm just gonna make it simple and then divide it first half, and then I'm planning on adding the door in the middle. Something like that. Double check. I think that's perfect right there. Perfect location. And then we could just change the orientation on the plan. And then after that, we could cut and add in all grids right there. And then let's not forget to delete this part right here. I think that's good enough. Want to make sure that we don't have any gap of offset, so I'm gonna make this one 0. I want it to be flushed, and then make sure this one is as well, so because they are connected, so we have that one there as well. So next thing we're gonna do is we're going to finish off the stairs. So what I'm gonna use for the stairs are just model in place. It's so that I could manipulate it easily. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to click on model in place, generic model, and I'm gonna create an extrusion, and I'm gonna set it to this plane right here. And then after that, we could create this one right here, and I'm going to align it on the top right here so that we know the proper height. And then we're going to divide it now. So I'm going to put it around $100, and then 100 again. And then now we could trim this off, and then trim this off. So once we created this, before we click finish, I'm going to use a concrete material, apply OK, and then click finish. And then we could align it into this part right here, and then it's easy enough that we could manipulate it right here and then. So we don't need to change this one anymore. So I'm going to align it up to this part right here, and then I'm gonna go and align it right here, and then the last part is like that. So everything looks nice. And then we have space here, and then we could add in some lighting here. So what we can do afterwards is to create a void sweep, and then pick path, select this path right here, and then click finish, click here again, edit profile. So now we're gonna create that void sweep right there. I'm going to add this one first. I want it to be around 30 from the top, and then going inside 5, 5, and then close it off, and then delete this line right here. Afterwards, we're going to click finish, and we could actually copy this and then click finish, and then finish and then cut geometry. So now that is cut, let's do that on other. So void sweep, actually void sweep, pick path, select here, click finish, edit profile, and then select this one, MV, move it to the end up right there, and then just delete this. Click finish, and then finish, and then cut. Let's do it right here again. Sweep, pick path, click finish, select this one, edit profile, like that, and then the distance is 30, and then move it to the ends right here. and then delete that, click finish, and then finish, and then cut geometry. And then, but we're not that done. We need to set a paint, and then luminance, high luminance, select that one, and then we need to paint it at the back there. There we go. That's added there. At the back again there. And then lastly on this back. So we could click done, finish, and then we're done with the stairs with lights. And as you can see, that looks good right there. And then once we're in Twinmotion, we could set this one with lights and everything will look nice. And then we have this one right there. And all good right here. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.